All right, this is my origins postmortem. I am your host, the Dapper DM, as you can see with the postmortem. I have just returned from Columbus, Ohio, where I participated in Origins and Living Arcanis events. And it is just as hot in New York City as it was when we left Columbus. And so I'm going to take a few layers off, cool off, and then we're going to talk about the experience. I just want to focus right now, whoops, on Columbus itself, origin. I'm going to tell you, I hadn't been there in 15 years. And as it may be known by now, I live in Brooklyn, New York. I live actually, has unfortunately or fortunately become the hippest and international party destination in the world. And so when I was in Columbus last, it was, in my opinion, a typical mid-sized Midwest city, has very blue collar feel to it. Of course, there is the Ohio State University, so there's always that part going on. But for the most part, I'm from the Midwest and I'm used to the basic blue collar values, but I have a palette a step above the blue collar palette. 15 years in the making, I'm going to tell you Columbus is a very cosmopolitan city today. I was very impressed with the hospitality, the level of food and beverage. The price point was not excessive for the value of the food. Now, I'm going to tell you the vast majority of gamers are not at a stage in their life, it's been my experience, where they can afford to go to a con and go out on the town, right? So this is one of my concerns. How do we bring more of Columbus, that amazing stretch of small restaurants, small retailers, and help the gaming community support them in a way that cities like Indy with Gen Con, basically due to the size of the whole event, can't help but absorb and embrace. I talked to people who had no idea. There are so many conventions going on all the time. One blends into another. For us, it's a special time. It's a special weekend. It's Origins, the game fair. And we're going to be experiencing this amazing people right across the street at that crazy high-end steakhouse. Had no idea. They don't know what's going on there, right? There's an amazing vendor, Turkish importer. His product, if you are a LARPer or you just want amazing jewelry, I got this A-list silver ring at a great price point. I didn't realize I needed Turkish lighting in my life until I went there. And I was like, wow, man, I wish I had this for my Arcanis setting when I'm filming Chronicles of Arcanis. It would give it this really amazing first city feel, This is what I'm going to tell you. If you didn't make it there this year, you will not be disappointed if you think of this as an opportunity to have a great vacation. And as long as you don't have, every spare minute of your day so that you never leave the convention center, I think Columbus has a lot more to offer than ever before. So that's the city. Convention itself. I am going to say that, as usual, the single most difficult part and the biggest choke point is always getting your badge. And this time was no different, except I'm told the process went fast. So my understanding is there's a new company involved, and every time I heard of someone who had a snafu, they responded quickly, promptly, and professionally. That I didn't hear of anybody having really more than an hour snafu. That is not to say nobody had more than an hour wait in a line. Why are there so many waits in the line? That's something we need to figure out and address. As a chef by profession, I'm already thinking about how can we make the gathering better next year. So that takes us to the gathering. Amazingly well-run and professional event. I am looking forward to all of the returning introductory tables that I had this year. In particular, the moms and dads who brought their sons and daughters. And I hope you all had an amazing time, because I know I did. I enjoyed every moment of introducing you to the world of Living Arcanis and the world of the Shattered Empires. And I really encourage you to come back, but in between, join the Discord, play some online, look for your local convention, ask for Arcanis, reach out to the campaign itself and see if we can find people to sponsor or to come out to conventions. Let's spread the word. If you had a great time, there's more fun to be had. So I'm going to make this up real quick. Just this one bit about the origins itself. Absolutely amazing hospitality by the hotel staff, in my experience, and the city itself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys next year. Those newly minted Arcaniacs, dive deep, learn the lore, buy the books, play the mods, and for the Arcaniacs at large, new and old, returning, let's play more Arcanis.